absolutely gorgeous manufactured single wide home with 3 doors, kind of unique. And there's a couple other unique things on the inside of this, including the coloring in it and the way they glaze the wood. It's beautiful. Start with, you got French doors here with 2 sconces. These are really nice sconces, high end.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have electricity hooked up yet, but here's an outdoor plug right here and a spigot down at the other end. And I didn't point it out, but around the corner back there, there's another spigot. There's a kitchen window, bathroom window, bedroom windows. So, and they got the up and down siding on this one, guys. Takes a lot more time and effort to do this because there's a lot more caulking involved than doing your slatted horizontal sliding. So, and here's the 3rd door out of the bedroom. So this one, instead of putting the mini split AC outdoor unit on the back like they usually do on these units, they're putting it around the corner, so it's not on right now because they can't have it on the side when they're hauling it. Because she's going to build a deck out the back here, a nice big deck, and that's why you have this really cool floor-to-ceiling window that matches the door on the other side to give really a lot of light to the bedroom, and then have a private deck out the back. Got a sconce here. I'm not sure what this is up there. They might put something up there. Maybe that's electricity to go to a fan, because they are going to do a roof off this for the deck that matches the ceiling. Maybe it's just going to be right underneath this one, so the roofs match, and then maybe that'll run electricity over to a fan unit that'll be under the cover. So here's where your mini split's going to go right here, guys. And there's another outdoor Edison plug, outdoor outlet. There's steel roof, by the way. I didn't point that out yet. A couple more windows. One's in the hallway, one's in the opposite the kitchen. Here's where your main power comes into the house. And then another living room window here. And then, of course, you have your door here for a front deck. That's your front door, and then they're probably going to do a side deck. That's why they have the French doors. So you got 2 different sconces here, totally different than the ones around the side, which is something that the client chose. You know, they chose all the colors, they chose the designs. These are custom built by Westwood Cabins. That's where we're at, by the way. Got to mention that too. We're in the upstate South Carolina near Due West, and Westwood Cabins does all custom cabins and modular, or not modular, but manufactured home. That's what this is, instead of a modular home or a manufactured home. Am I getting this right? No,
so.
Instead of a mobile home, they do, like, this is qualified as a manufactured home. So here's the spigot on this side. So you got 2 spigots built in, which is really nice. Edison's all the way around, and a cool heavy-duty door. Now notice that this isn't a full window, because this is their front door. They chose to have that upper window, but not a whole front floor-to-ceiling kind of window on the door. All right, let's head inside. Well, I'm coughing. I think I just ate a bug. There's one flying around. So here's our first look coming inside. There's your French doors I was just talking about. And look at the size of that beautiful kitchen. Look at that thing. Butcher block all the way around. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's just kind of take a look at this living room real quick. This is what I was talking about. One of the unique things is they went with a dark wall with a light ceiling, but they also put an extra shine on the wall. I forget what he said. It was like a glaze, not a glaze, but a
copper. He says copper.
Maybe that's the name of the stain or something. But look at the shine. You can just see it right there. The shine coming in through the door window. Usually it's a little bit duller than that, and the ceiling is like got a real nice shine to it. But got a ceiling fan, 5-blade ceiling fan. You got their mini split AC up there with no wiring showing. What's really nice about what Westwood Cabins does is they run all the wiring through the ceiling, down through the wall to it, so you don't have any exposed boxes that the wires harnesses have to go into. And then they're going to put a wood-burning stove or a pellet stove in the corner here, I'm not sure, and that's your exhaust for that. And there's a light right next to it, which is nice. 2 plugs over here. One of them will be for the blower unit on the stove thing, or the wood-burning, I guess you call it a stove, yeah. And the other one is just for having it. Like usual, Westwood Cabins does lots of plugs. Recessed lighting throughout, beautiful color palette, and you know, your mini split up here, I think I mentioned that, double doors here, and then no second window here, but they got one here, and the reason they don't have that one there is that's where your stove's going to be. So I like this door too. It's a heavy duty door.
I like their choice of the cream color.
Yeah, it's cream with this kind of a creamy green too, in a way. It's not like a.
He said the color of this was from their palette is called recycled glass.
Recycled glass. Who comes up with these? Sherwin-Williams. That's nice and heavy duty.
It reminds me of pistachio color.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's called pistachio glass.
It makes me want to eat ice cream.
Don't eat pistachio glass.
I always love this.
Yeah, that's a really good idea because you can't get to it from the front, so they utilize it for a living room area. Nice. What's nice is if you wanted to make this your door you come in, you could have a little coat situation right here. You could put up a couple hangers and a little shoe rack and all that good stuff there. So let's take a look at the kitchen. Once again, recessed lighting, and let me point this out too. She's going to have a really nice, cool light fixture that comes down over the bar here. And this is a bar, by the way, guys. Look at this. This is like a 4-seater easily.
Oh, yeah.
On this. And real butcher block. Look at this.
It's so smooth.
Oh, it's beautiful. And this is very high end too. So you got a plug down here so you can work on a laptop or something here. You got a plug, and then you've got drawer and cabinet area here. Here's part of the microwave. And that, lots of room. Dishwasher. Nice. They're going to have a dishwasher in here.
There's lots of storage.
Yep. And then
like
that
this
doesn't
little
go all the way back. Oh, she loves her little drawers, her cute little drawers, and a cute little cabinet.
That's so cute.
Yep. And then above this is cool. Now, a lot of people say, what a waste of space. They say, you should have put a cabinet in and you got more space. It's not about space. It's about aesthetics. So this is really cool. I like exposed shelving like that because you could put your most common used dishes and glasses and stuff like that out where you can get to it easy. You don't have to open a door. So lights, a double light above the sink. I like that idea a lot. And then I didn't point this out earlier, but windowsills on every single regular window in the house.
Yeah, nice.
And sometimes they'll do a bigger windowsill too. It's all up to the client. If the client wants it, they'll do it. So they got this, and I'll show you something in here in the kitchen in a second that the client wanted that I've never seen before in a tiny house, the way it's designed. So farm sink, but it's a double sink, and it's not steel. It's that like porcelain, I guess. Yeah. You can hear it.
Or porcelain coated metal or something.
No, I just hurt my nickel. And you got the pull down sprayer. Very nice. They're going with the dark accents on everything in here, including the handles over here and the top up there and the fan. Everything's got the dark accents. All the handles, all the hinges. The hinges are hidden. So, but yeah, you got the double sink, farm sink. It's not
deep.
Not too deep though. We've seen deeper.
Yeah.
But what's cool is they did like a sink you'd wash dishes in, but then they also have the dishwasher. So that's a little unique. Yeah. Then we got a little cabinet area down there like usual. You got your minis over here again. Truly loves her little mini cabinets. And then this.
Another great use of space.
Yes. The Lazy Susan. You can get way back. Look how big that one is too.
Huge.
That is huge. Huge wheel on that thing. That is so well done. Everything that Westwood Cabins does is really high end. Like every detail. They use only the best hardware. They do a really good job with all the manufacturing of the spaces, shelving, all that stuff. So, and you got room on top of these cabinets, of course, to put stuff if you want. Now, there's a couple little space up here, but then we'll get into this, the microwave right now. Generally, a normal microwave, I don't know why they didn't put a convection in, because there's no oven. So you might want a convection, but they didn't request it. So there's that. And then 5-burner stove, not a 4-burner with a heater in the middle, which we've been kind of labeling wrong on some of our videos. We keep calling it a 5-burner, but it's only got 4 controls. It's actually, this one's a real 5-burner stove. So this is probably a simmering pot or something like that, but more room underneath. Look at that. Oh, there's your gas line. Yeah. I was going to say, where's the shelf? Okay. So they don't have a shelf because of that, but there's where you put your big stuff. Yep, more drawers,
really
deep ones.
Deep, long.
Then more space and more space.
So much space.
And then they did this. Now this is the thing I was just talking about. This is unique. So they knew the size of refrigerator they wanted. They weren't going to get a side-by-side or a bigger refrigerator. They're just going with a regular, either a smaller lower drawer or upper cabinet for the freezer. And this is where your fridge is going to go because they decided to put a pantry in. Now this is different. And we're going to be doing another house that's almost like this because it's a mother-daughter. They're buying a pair for property. And this one, they wanted it to be a regular pantry. The next one we're going to show you is kind of not as deep because it's more of a spice area or something like that, he was saying. But this is interesting. I asked them if they could do this, and they said, of course. But you could do this as a pullout as well, and then have a backing on it so all your stuff is facing into the kitchen. But either way, it's going to take you just as long to get your stuff. So it's a 50-50, you know, half doesn't want to the
like
other.
It extends the hallway and makes the end of the hallway real pretty.
That is nice, and it hides the refrigerator so you don't have to look at inside the back of the refrigerator as you walk by.
It's true.
You know, it's kind of hidden in there then. So, but look at how the floor matches the countertop. It's like all the different color palettes on the floor match the exact same color palettes on the countertop.
It's got an overall elegant cabin woodsy.
Absolutely. This is a cabin. This is a Westwood cabin.
I adore those open shelving units.
I do. I like that a lot too. So let's see that power box real quick. And then here's another window with a windowsill in the hallway to keep a little light in the hallway. We don't have power in this one, guys, so we're sweating profusely because it's hot and it's stuffy in here. Because they haven't hooked up the AC because they can't haul it with the AC unit on it. So again, with the swinging door on the room and a swinging door on this room. And these are really nice. Even the panel is a little bit more solid, but check this out. Now they did a different countertop in here because you don't want butcher block in your bathroom, but it's a nice white counter. And then they got that, what do they call that? Fish bowl sink?
Called it.
That is so cool. Look at the coloring on this, guys.
It's got like an iridescent.
Yeah,
like
this camera's not doing it
like a shimmery
justice.
fish scale sort of.
It is so cool.
Beautiful.
And a beautiful
fixtures.
Faucet, and then of course this beautiful backsplash to match the counter. You got the light up above. You got your towel holder here. You got room if you want to put another towel rack right there as well, because there's your toilet.
Yeah.
Let me get back to this closet real quick, but there's your toilet kind of in a box, but there's a light up above it so you won't feel too claustrophobic. So let me see if we can get
Tons
this.
of storage here.
Yeah.
Tons of storage.
Yeah, look at that.
Look how deep it goes.
Yeah, very deep. So lots of room for towels and
Soft close
products
drawers.
and stuff like that. Yeah, everything's soft close, the drawers and the cabinets. You got a light over here. You got a light above the shower. A lot of people miss out on that. Westwood Cabins always puts a light over the shower, so you got light in there when you're showering at night. You got a transom window up above here, towel rack built in. They put a coat hanger on or a towel hanger right here as well. And this is a two-seater.
Yeah.
So you can put your feet up. I think it's one of them's a seat and one of them's for your feet. You just kick back with your book, your favorite book, while you're showering, you know, and read
great.
that.
Or you can put a bunch of stuff there.
And then you got your nice spread on the shower head handle, of course, typical. But check this out. This is a very unique prospect here.
Beautiful.
You'll find these in the bedroom too. These are barn door. Okay, so look at the top real quick. Barn door style, but they're also scissor doors, and I don't think I've seen that before. So this second pulley, I think, is kind of useless in a way, is it? Or does it slide back? No, I think it's just there for aesthetics. But it's very cool. I like that look. And then it's a scissor door, so it goes in. Now, unfortunately, guys, it's pretty dark in here. Let's see if we can open this up a little bit. Here, step to my right, would you, Julie? Yeah. There. Let's see if we can get the light in there as much as we can. So you can see that there's no hanger up in there because it's the closet in here. But I don't know what you'd use that for.
They
So
might hang hooks or something.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna slide out this way while you close that up, because the next item is, you're thinking, well, why didn't they put the washer dryer in there? Because they got their own spot for it right here. Yeah, very cool. Nice washer dryer setup right here, guys. And it's deep, so it'll be out of the way. It won't be sticking out here into the hallway. It's gonna be way back in there. So all your typical hookups, beautiful woodwork all the way around. And then this, you can see there's a roof in here and a roof there because there's a whole storage unit up there. Here's another swing door to close. And last but not least, the master bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit. And you got the same fan, you got the same mini split AC. I'm not sure what this is. That might be where they were bringing the wires up to get in there, which is kind of a little strange. Not sure. There might be, oh, that might be, yeah, I think that is power from the, because they usually wouldn't have that, but they're going to put the AC unit on the side of the house. So that's where they brought it up.
It looks really nice, so it looks like
Yeah.
just a support, you know?
Exactly.
Detail.
Yep. Very cool. So this is a beautiful bedroom. And again, from the outside, you saw that their floor to ceiling window right here matching the door. And then they're going to have a big deck outside there. And that's why they didn't want the mini split AC on the back for noise purposes. Recessed lighting, beautiful fan. There's your storage unit up there. You're going to have to get your own little ladder to get up in there, but there's tons of crawl space up in there so you can stick all your Christmas. Everybody's got a place for their Christmas decorations. I mean, come on.
And Halloween decorations.
And once again, you got tons of plugs all around here, windowsills on the windows, and the same barn door system here. So there you go. Look at how beautiful that opens. Yeah, we noticed this one's loose up here. They'll tighten that on site when they deliver it. So you got hangers. You go with a lower hanger too, just underneath this guy right here. That's your hot water heater, by the way. Thank you, Truly. There you go. On point hot water heater. Plenty of room for shoe racks in there. All that good stuff. So,
Almost a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
It is. I just walked in.
yeah. I should have shut her in. I should have closed it up in there. So she's going to lock that down. I'm going to take you guys back out front real quick. Give you one more little look-see. Look at the size of that kitchen.
It's
Just huge. I don't need that much kitchen space personally, but a lot of people love to bake and cook and all kinds of stuff. So we'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out our other videos on our website. Please hit like and subscribe. Check out another video right there. You can check out our website or our YouTube channel right there. About 3,000 videos, tiny houses, other alternative living spaces like RVs and travel trailers and stuff. Also animals and travel and locations and all kinds of fun stuff. So check it out. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.